Okay, well, got the receiver done. Got it all blued, and it turned out really nice. Polished up good. Got a nice deep blue color to it. So, be able to put some of that back together here pretty soon. Now, there's still some scratches in it and everything, but overall, it looks really good. I'm very, very happy with the way the receiver turned out. And get some other parts where it shows through the cartridge stop and everything, get those blued so they look nice, and get that back together. And also got the charging handle, got it all polished up, and then I went in and blew where the handle is here. I thought that looked a lot better. And protected from the hand oils and everything else, so I'll be anxious to get that back together. But next thing is to work on the barrel, and also got some of the bluing on the trigger group. So got that all cleaned up, got the trigger group cleaned good. Use some solvent on it to get it good and clean, so I'll probably have to go back through and disassemble part of this to get all the friction points re-lubricated, because it's pretty dry right now. Get that done. The bolt's done and everything, and it's all ready to go back together. So main next thing is probably get the barrel done, get it polished, and then get the blue on it, and keep moving right along. Now, do have it polished, like I said, down here to where it attaches to the receiver, and that turned out good. Got most of the scratches out of it. And I've started getting some of the bluing, the old bluing, and polishing it out, and it's coming along good. And got some more work to do on it till we can start putting her back together and start working on the stock. I did get the new recoil pad, and if you can see there in the light, I've got it, went in and mounted it and scribed it so I know where to start grinding it. And hopefully if the weather's good tomorrow, I might start working on that, get it ground. So anyway, it's moving along. Okay, we're getting the stock fit here. Put the first coat of True Oil on it and ground down the recoil pad to fit a little better. It's not really screwed on, it's still loose, but want to make sure I got the angles right and everything else, that it fit good. And well, it's coming along. So well, we'll keep on videoing as I work along on this. Okay, well, I have now 2 coats of True Oil on the stock, using quad-aught steel wool between the coats. Time to put another coat on tonight, and that's turning out really good. Looks really good. I'm really happy with that. Now, the forend, I was thinking about trying to like deepen the checkering up here at the front where it was damaged a little bit, but the wood is so thin on these things, I'm kind of hesitant to try that. Now, I got only 1 coat of True Oil on this. Now, I did run some 320 on it, got her pretty smooth, and talked to a gunsmith to strengthen this area in here. He suggested just using a little super glue to make the wood a little harder right there and up here at the front. So it won't change the dimension of it anything, but hopefully it'll soak in there a little bit and strengthen that a bit. Some of these had a wooden ring in them to strengthen them, to keep them from splitting and cracking. I don't see any cracks or splits in it. And the 2 locating pins, we still have them over here. So I will put those back in when they're done, but I think we can just strengthen that back up. I got the recoil pad ground to fit, so it looks good. And was working on the magazine tube here, and noticed it had rust about 4.5 inches into it, which may have been causing the spring to hang up. Trying to get that smoothed out a little bit inside that magazine tube, because I think the magazine spring is going to be okay. But anyway, still working on it, and it's coming along good. Well, we've got 3 coats now. Starting to get a really nice gloss on it. That's 3 coats on that. And 2 coats. Looks a lot better. 2 coats on the forearm. I think it looks good. And I put some blue also on the new tube here. I thought that turned out really good. So I started putting this back together. Got some of the parts back in. So, well, still moving along. I will give her another coat here. Okay, got some more work done. After about 5 coats of True Oil, that's got a really good gloss. Got the recoil pad fit to it. Kind of a little disappointed in it that there's some flaws when they cast the recoil pad. Would have liked to have had a nice straight line, but anyway, the fit's excellent. Fit and ground it nice to the stock and got that fit. It's got a really nice gloss on it, nice and smooth, so I was glad the way that turned out. And then I got the fiber washer installed here in the back of the receiver. Let's see if I've got a flashlight here which will help illuminate that a little better. There we go. And you can see it back there in the back now. Special tools, I guess only Remington has to actually rivet that back in. So talked to the gunsmith and other folks online, and it is now epoxied back in. So anyway, when we first got I first started taking the gun apart, this had quite a burr on it. I was able to smooth it out a bit, but I think that's why the bolt handle was going back so far and striking the back of the receiver, is that this was missing. I mean, there was nothing in there. There wasn't even remnants of it. Had to smooth out where the rivet was a little bit with a grinder and then get that put together. So it's time to put the bolt back in and start putting it back together, and let's see how this thing finishes out. So anyway, got that, and the barrel finished. Bluing on the barrel turned out real good. I was very happy with it. I think it has a nice deep blue to it, kind of like the receiver. There's scratches and little pits in it that I couldn't get out, but that's to be expected. From anytime you're dealing with guns of this age, they're going to have little imperfections, so it's not that big of a deal. But overall, it cleaned up really well. So hopefully in the next video, we will have it put mostly back together, and hopefully you'll be able to see it. To this dowel and ran on my drill, got it polished out good, and got the tube back in after I oiled it and wiped it out good. This was a recoil spring. That's after 2 washings. It's still getting my hand pretty dirty, so I think there was enough fouling on that spring that was causing it, so we'll hold on to the new recoil, not a recoil spring, I'm sorry, the magazine tube spring, and we'll hold on to the new one and replace it if necessary. But with everything lubed up and everything, it should work good. Well, I'd say one of the most satisfying parts of a build is when you're finally putting it back together after everything comes together and you get it all re-blued and oiled up and cleaned up. So turned out really good. I was very happy the way the barrel turned out and everything. We got the new parts in there to make sure it holds together good. We got the brand new fiber washer in there and everything. So it's time to put her back together, and got the pins back in here. If I can keep the one in there, that'd be good. It doesn't slide and fall out. Of course, it's going to fall out to guide it all the way down. I don't know if these are supposed to be glued in or what, and I was kind of afraid to do that, to put some glue on it, for the simple fact, if it isn't supposed to, it might cause stress and cause it to crack. So I did not want to have any cracked parts. So we'll just put it together this way, push this down, push it all together. Now, Make sure these two little pins here stay put so they don't get lost. Then the wood slides down over the 4-inch slides down over this, and then slides on, and then put the brand new the new end cap that I went ahead and blued to match, and then put it all together and get it back to the owner, so he could be happy and enjoy the repaired firearm. Trying to keep this one little pin in here. Like I said, I didn't want to glue it in, so it's kind of fighting me a little bit. It doesn't really want to go in straight. I don't want to drop it down inside the gun, have to disassemble it to put it back together. That would not be any fun. But I may have to put a little grease or something in there just so it holds on. There we go. Just a little finagling. If you've ever worked on firearms, you know they all take a little bit of finagling. And the new cap is a solid cap. I'll return with him the old cap that has the place for a sling swivel. That's up to him. I mean, some of these guns did have a sling swivel with them, but this will keep dirt and everything else out of it, and hopefully he'll get many, many years of good use out of this. It turned out really pretty. I'm very, very happy with the way it turned out, and I'm hoping he will be just as happy with it. And well, it's time to move on to the next firearm. Like I said, if you have any questions or anything, throw them in the comments there. I'd love to hear from you. And until then, take care. Well, after completing the reassembly, I thought I might do some close-up shots here so you could kind of take a look at the work that was done to this. If you remember the first ones when I first started working on it. And kind of get a good close look at the receiver and everything after it's all got polished and blued. Turned out really pretty. Now the front forearm, I did not rechecker it or anything, but it looks good. It's up to the owner if he wants to put in some glue those pins in or not. I just don't know if that's a good idea to do, so I'm going to leave them alone. They were loose when I took it apart, so we're going to leave it that way. One other thing that I noticed, it did not have a return spring on the firing pin. So it's one of those things whether that needs to be replaced. I mean, it's not that hard to get the bolt back out. A little bit of trouble. If he could find a return spring for the firing pin, it did not have one on there. I didn't see a way to drive that in. So obviously there was no sign that one was on there. So we're just going to kind of leave it as it is. So anyway, that's the final touches on it. So I'm really happy the way that it came out, and hopefully he is too.